Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And it doesn't get much up to maybe their own 40. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Krosky-Merritt. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the 3rd downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Saquon Barkley breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They go play fake with Hurts.
splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And off on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They cobbled together a yard there. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. Has room into the secondary. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
at the 31-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. A lot of space ahead. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Commanders ready for the punt. Deep to receive, Jahan Dotson. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Silver, ready?
From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Continuing to move past the 45. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Send it out wide to Samuel. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels setting up the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Washington.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. A play fake now hurts the throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for A.J. Brown there, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. Looking at 3rd and 12.
No touch that. And anyone else? Yanni. No touch.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win one. Shivers he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Play fake here. Daniels. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you face an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for Daniels. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Caught by the open man. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels dumps it off to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact back. They couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this is headed to the sideline. It'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick.
At their own 7-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
King, Bill King, Bill King, 63.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Here we go, Scott. Pack the 60, pack it. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Now, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hurts with it on third and short. He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samuelsdale makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception. interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Justin Tucker sets the kickoff.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, it's big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Brought in right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl out.
Dump off Kupp on his back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a short gain of 1. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's runs like that, by fullbacks like that, Kate, well, I miss Ironhead Hayward. Not only one of the great nicknames in football, that dude got the job done in so many of these situations.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who could take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Cine. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. Across midfield at the 45. Down the sideline into the red off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
73.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Deputy Lions.
Play action now with Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Washington.
Come on, go!
Run now with Prosky Merritt. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready!
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal, Washington.
Ford is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Tiger one. There you go.
They run it with Saquon. And they love to see him climbing forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw, Hurts. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
Great. Set. Miami.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play. Set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. He hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Hartman. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Running back sent in motion. They go play action on 1st down. They're in trouble now and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. If you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. No throw, 3rd and long. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st down, run with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense is hurrying, time running down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. They left him wide open. It's complete. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard.
To the right, and intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work they go after the interception. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10
Very good.
at their own 18.
Toss play to Barkley. Still motoring past the 30. Through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
69. Commanders 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one.